Hello there, young dreamers of the digital age. My name is Grace Brewster Murray Hopper, though most people called me Amazing Grace. I was born in New York City in 1906, when computers didn't even exist, and when few believed a woman could ever lead the march of technology. But I was a curious child. I once took apart every alarm clock in my parents' home just to see how they worked. My mother wasn't too pleased, but she never stopped me. She knew curiosity was my engine. That curiosity took me through mathematics at Vassar College, a PhD at Yale, and later into the United States Navy, where I found myself in a world of machines that didn't even have names yet. In the 1940s, during World War II, I was assigned to work on one of the earliest computers, the Harvard Mark I. It was massive, 51 feet long, 8 feet tall, and it clicked and clattered like a mechanical beast. Most people were afraid of it. I wasn't. I talked to it as if it could listen. I wanted to understand it, to teach it to speak, not in numbers, but in words humans could understand. That's how the idea of computer programming languages was born. I believed that computers shouldn't just obey mathematicians, they should serve everyone. I worked on the first compiler, a system that could translate human language into machine code. People laughed at me. They said, "Grace, computers can't understand English." I smiled and said, well, they can learn. And they did. My work led to the creation of COBOL, one of the first high-level programming languages, a language that helped businesses, banks, and governments around the world operate faster and smarter. Even today, the programs you use, the apps you love, owe a whisper of their logic to COBOL. But my greatest joy wasn't the invention. It was the teaching. I loved standing in front of young minds, watching that spark in their eyes when they realized they could change the world. I used to carry pieces of wire, exactly 11.8 inches long, in my pocket. I'd hand them to my students and say, "This is a nanosecond, the distance electricity travels in 1/1000th of a second. Computers don't waste time, and neither should you." I lived by a rule. The most dangerous phrase in the language is, "We've always done it this way." Progress means challenging habits, questioning authority, and daring to build something no one's ever seen before. And to you, the young women listening now, I want to say this. Don't wait for permission to be brilliant. Don't let anyone tell you that logic or code or invention isn't feminine. Every time you ask why, every time you break something just to see how it works, every time you fix it better than before, you're honoring the same spirit that drove me. The world doesn't move forward by staying comfortable. It moves forward because someone, maybe you, refuses to accept that things have to stay the same. So keep questioning, keep building, and if someone ever tells you you can't, just smile and hand them a nanosecond and show them how much can happen in the blink of one. Because the future, my dear, is written in code, and the code is yours to write.